What's going on, guys? Your boy Sean Harness here. Hey, thanks for tuning in again today. Before we get started, I just want to say that with all this craziness going on with this virus and so many people losing their jobs and all of that, honestly, I'm so very thankful for so much, right? I'm thankful for grace. I'm thankful for my life experiences growing up, right, on the east side of Detroit. And more importantly, something I was thinking about the other day, I'm very thankful for my college experience. And when I say college experience, I'm talking not necessarily just about the fun part, because there was a lot of fun to be had. The book knowledge experiences, but also the life experiences. Is the college experience still worth it? I feel like a lot of us are asking that question, especially those of us who are in a lot of college debt, a lot of student loan debt. We ask the question to ourselves if we're not in our dream job, or let's say we haven't broken out and done the entrepreneurial thing and gotten very successful just yet. So today I want to examine my experience with college, what it's taught me personally and professionally, and also what type of unique opportunities that's brought to me, some of the big lessons that I learned, and how that also has helped me to grow. Let's get started today. So look, before we get going, this is a money channel, and for those of you who are not familiar, I am not your typical finance professional. I'm also not a financial planner. The goal of this channel is for me to give some of the lessons that I've learned personally and professionally while climbing up the corporate ladder, basically to give you a few tools so that you can be more successful from a career perspective, or even if you're a small business owner, from a business perspective. I want you to be more successful financially. When you have a minute, go check out my website, seanharness.com. There I have a 3-day money video course. This course is 100% free. You go to the website, you sign up, you will learn some very helpful skills that will allow you to take your career or also your business to the next level. All right, guys, so let's get back into the topic today. So college, so many opinions on both sides. Is college still worth it, or is it not, right? I think that both sides have very good points. I selected this topic mainly because also being in a pandemic, so many people losing their jobs, so many people losing loved ones, people just not really certain of what's getting ready to happen next. Why is this important right now? I would say two words come to mind. One is security and one is freedom. From a security perspective, people are looking for ways that they can essentially be more financially secure. And secondly, when it comes to freedom, a lot of us are working jobs that say we don't like, that we don't love. We're doing things on a daily basis that kind of give us this mental anxiety that takes us away from our focus, from our passions. And as I think about ways that college, I would say, could or can or has made that better, especially more so I'm thinking about for me, I want to discuss that today. All right, so people, when I was about 18 or 19 years old, and I think back to when I was first starting college, I think about what things that I found to be very important. When I think about it, I'm like, man, I just want to go to college, get a degree, start a job, and be able to pay my bills. And really, that's it. Well, let me take that back. I wanted to be able to pay my bills, but also I wanted to have the opportunity to just have a little bit of extra money left over. Buy a pair of J's, buy a nice whip, you know, go on a trip or something like that. Just have fun. You know, that was what was in the back of my mind. So fast forward, as I'm looking more at what I value now versus back then. So right now, I'm thinking more of investments. I'm thinking more of freedom, financial freedom, based on what I'm doing now. How can I build? So I'm thinking about building. I'm thinking about also planting seeds. Before I started college, I'll have to say, I knew how to work hard. I knew how to study. At least I thought I did. And also, I had the drive to want to be successful. So right now, I want to give you 6 lessons I learned while going to college and how that helped to pour into some of my personal and professional goals. All right, so number 1. Competition and discipline. So before I begin, I just want to give a disclaimer. I did decide to study mechanical engineering, right? And being a person that's a first generation college grad, in my family, that was a huge deal for me. And it was hard, like a lot of hard work. And although I came from the top of my class in high school, I learned very quickly that there was much more competition going to a university, new people that I interacted with every day that came from different places all over the country, but also all over the world. I needed to really learn how to study. So if I'm looking to master something, essentially, I'm not gonna study just those 1.5 to 2 hours on a consistent basis like I thought I needed to. I'm gonna study it until I was able to master it. These are the type of lessons I would say that I learned while being in college. And without college, I wouldn't have had to need to necessarily learn that type of discipline to master something. So number 2, more earning potential, but also more job stability. So a couple of weeks ago, I gave a talk and I gave a discussion about how to build your personal brand, how to climb the corporate ladder, also how to make more money in your specific job that you have. But what I'll say to you is that going to college, first and foremost, when I first started my jobs, I didn't necessarily make the salary that I necessarily wanted to make. However, I knew that if I kept working, kept building, kept moving the right way, and kind of working on myself and my professional and personal development. Look, when I think about the recession, when I think about the pandemic, I actually wasn't very much affected financially from the pandemic. I'm actually doing better. And I don't say that to brag. I say that for awareness, mainly because there are certain ways that you can move, make your own decisions and chart your own path versus someone dictating that to you all of the time. So number 3, your network. Your network is so important. And when I mention your network, a lot of people say your network equals your net worth, right? The more people you know, the more you're able to go in and out of certain crowds. People create opportunities. But there are some people that are much further than others. And those people that are already ahead, if they like you, if you developed a good relationship with them, they can put you at the table as well. It's not necessarily just making that connection just in general, but it's also about developing and building that relationship before you even need it. So when you do need it, it's genuine, it's natural. And it can essentially just put you in a room that will allow you to be more successful. Number 4, here's a good one. There's not just one way to succeed. Going to college taught me the ability to focus more on being flexible, right? Focusing more on the goal itself or the destination outside of just focusing on the vessel or how I'm actually going to get to that destination. Number 5 was the ability to work through a structured system and also understand that I don't know everything and be okay with not knowing everything. The world is a structured system. I have a lot of multi-millionaire friends that did things the right way and do very well, and they don't hurt for money at all. So going by the book will allow you to apply for that $20,000 grant for your nonprofit, help you go after that $1 million contract for your small business, or even apply for that $100,000 job that you're looking to get or secure. Lastly, in number 6, and this probably should have been number 1, college taught me how to effectively execute. And when I say execute, listen, I know a lot of you, probably like me, have a lot of friends that start something, but it takes them so long to finish. And no shade to anybody like that. But look, when it comes down to it, we're all looking to achieve whatever goals we have, big or small. In order to do that, I feel like college taught me how to make a plan, how to execute the plan, and also how to modify that plan if during the time when I'm executing it's not working out like I want it to. That's our time today, guys. Thank you for checking me out once again. Hey, before you leave, make sure you hit the like button. Share this with someone who you think could benefit from this content. Also, when you get a chance, go check out my website. Go check out shineharness.com. I have a free 3-day money video course there that will help you take your business and your career to the next level. Until then, peace out, guys.